Hey, Chris here. I think today's the 11th, July the 11th. But anyway, didn't expect to get much fencing done out here this week. I Monday loaded up a bunch of stuff in Georgia, fencing stuff, heavy. Some of it's heavy. Things we're gonna need to build the corral for the goats and sheep and working shoot and all, and hauled it out here. So Tuesday all day I was driving, and then Wednesday I had to unload all that stuff, and so I really wasn't expecting to get much done. And then Thursday morning I woke up at like 5, couldn't go back to sleep. So I think it was by 6:30 I was over here working. So like I said, my plans was to not really get any fencing done, but ended up built this 3-line fence. It goes from right there. I already had that other part built, and then it goes down to the right this side of those trees. It's the actual property lines, the other side of the trees, but where we put the fence, because that's that dry creek, as they call it, that floods so much. And so I run that, and then I ran one strand of hot wire from there all the way around, all the way up the fence that joins the road up to, well, you can't really see it, but anyway, there's double gates up there at the road. I already had power to there, and then there's a cross fence from there that comes back and ties in right there at those double gates. So anyway, I had to run one strand of hot through there. Did that on Thursday, and then Friday got over here and did this. I did some other stuff on Friday, I can't remember. Anyway, just everything just fell in line. And then it was raining this morning, and there was a sale I wanted to watch online. So I got over here about an hour ago, got my gate built down there. Same kind of gate I've been doing, the little PVC poly wire. And then so the old cross fence they had, which from the corral looking thing there back, is gone. They'd already tore it out. But then you got this here, and I was like, instead of trying to mess with any of that, I'm just gonna move the fences, and goats can clean that up. Once they get all the weeds and brush out of it, I'll come in, pull the post and wire and all that stuff. But anyway, I don't know how much is in this field. I'd say 10 acres, and I'm gonna cut about 2 acres off. It's already set up there, easily to do it. The posts are already, the end posts are there. I'll just have to run the wire and put in some line posts, and so then I'll have from up there at the corral and all ways to step down into little paddocks. And then my plan is eventually, like in the summer, fall things, to eventually this will be subdivided with like two strands of poly, just to make them clean it up good. The one issue with this and well, basically all these right here, there's no shade. So this time of year you're gonna have to find 2 or 3 days of clouds or cool temperatures. But anyway, in the fall it'll be great, early spring. And then this section back here, I've got to build a poly fence. I mean a 3-wire fence all the way from the corner up there, all the way down to where it joins into the dry creek fence off that bluff there, and then run a hot wire from. There's another smaller dry creek bed up there. Run it from there down to there, and then that'll be finished with my fencing on what I call the front side here. And then this winter, that's when I'm going to jump on the back side. So anyway, it's been going good. Goats and sheep I bought seem to be doing well. I think I mentioned we lost one of them. It was anyway. It was in with the group. Knew it was on his deathbed when I bought it. So, but I took some pictures. I'm gonna ride over to the back, see if I can find a few more things to take. But we bought this, or was buying this place, the real estate lady was telling me about how many wildflowers are out here and how pretty and all. And so anyway, I was taking a few pictures of those, and I'll probably post those at the end of the video. Anyway, thanks for watching. Well, we're trying to load up a few things here, and the king snakes, 2 of them, apparently think this is their stuff. We ain't supposed to take it. There's another one. If you can see the edge of him over there under those weeds, are both about the same size. He's moving over there in the weeds. But that's good. I like seeing king snakes, but don't want them messing with us while we're trying to load stuff.
That was a snake.
And actually, there's 3 right here together. So, pretty wild. I hadn't seen any that big in a long time, much less 3 right together. So, I don't know. Alex pointed out it may be mating season or something. I don't know. Just doing a late day check on the sheep and the goats. They're kind of broke into 2 groups at the moment. Some of the sheep are over close to the pond, and these are over here. Got one. I'll go back and take a video of her. When I bought to sell 3 weeks ago, 3.5 weeks ago, and we wormed her good, and she was limping. Treated her with some copper tox on her feet, and she is like a different goat. She's shedding out, looking good. Here's a couple of goats I bought. This will be a week and a half on these goats. One of them died. I don't remember. There were 7. One of them was dead the next morning, which she looked pretty rough. I'm sure that's why they sold them as a group, because they knew she wouldn't bring anything by herself. But anyway, those 4 right there, except for the little one, and that there's a skinnier brown one in the back. She's the worst looking one, but she's healthy looking. And then that dark red paint, and she looks okay. She hadn't really put on any weight, which I was hoping, but as you can see, they got all kinds of, they ain't knocked a dent in these briars yet. So anyway, they seem to be doing good, but I'll try to remember to stop by and shoot a video. I think she was in one of the videos when I first bought them, but she had matted up hair, and like she set it out in a couple of years. And anyway, this is like a totally different animal now. This sheep here is the one that looks bad. When I got him, you can see she hadn't completely shedded, but it's trying to come off. We didn't know she had white markings on her because of all the old felt, but she's almost not limping. If I get close enough and get a hold of that, I could jerk that off. But anyway, she's looking a lot better. And there's that little baby. It's growing good. Naturally, by the time I got the camera, it slacked up, but a little bit of hail, dang, it's blowing all the way in here on me. A little bit of hail, but I think it's already quit. Probably about pea size, a little bigger, marble size maybe, but anyway, just a good summer shower. It's supposed to be cooler the next few days, so I guess there's a front coming through or something. Really haven't been paying that much attention.